what I want to talk about in this video is NPC behavior during the COVID-19 coronavirus COVIDiot era. During the COVIDiot era, what is the behavior? Behavior. You see, that is the spiritual meaning. When you break it down, you tend to see the real truth, the real meaning of what these idiots mean, what these NPCs mean, these non-player characters, these organic portals. They initiated this because they want a one-world government. You know, because they couldn't. They have this idea called capitalism, right? And I'm not against capitalism, but what it is the pyramid scheme, the Ponzi scheme concept. When applied to capitalism, it corrupts things. Okay, it becomes corrupted. Remember those herbal drinks or something like that, where you can become a seller, like Herbalife and things like that, like different companies, you become a seller. There's a term for that. I forgot the term for that, but I did kind of work a little bit in one of those companies, and I saw the scheme, I saw the structure. I mean, they had a good product, right? I was staying in the company because they have a good product and it worked for me. Okay, it's an herb that worked for me. But the thing is, it's the structure of their Ponzi scheme that I disagree with. So that's why I got out. I got out quickly like that. So you can conduct a business without turning it into a Ponzi scheme. The only reason for that Ponzi scheme is for that seller, the seller above you, or the person above you, above in rank above you, that sold you the product, will easily gain money from the members that you bring in. Okay, so in the same way, this COVID-19 coronavirus, I don't think anybody should wear a mask. If you're not sick, you shouldn't wear a mask. And then a week later, Tony Fauci found out that everybody was wearing a mask. And then he says, well, if you do wear a mask, you can prevent some droplets from going in. But I don't really see the reason for wearing a mask if you're in public. As long as you keep a safe distance away, you'll be fine. And this gnome, this Fauci gnome, is the same person who said, if in 2 weeks, since the incubation period is 14 days, so if in 2 weeks you don't experience any major symptoms, then it's highly possible that you're already immune to this virus. So you see? Do you remember that? Do you remember that from those briefings? The COVID-19 coronavirus briefings? It's motherfucking true. Look it up. Look it up. Don't believe me. Look it up. Skepticism has always been a staple of science. If you're not dealing with skeptics, you're not dealing with skeptics like me, then you're not doing science. Okay? The essence of science is skepticism. That's why I'm a motherfucking skeptic. These motherfucking doctors pushing this motherfucking COVID-19 coronavirus on you are selling you this virus shit because they make money, bruh. They make freaking money. How much is it? It depends on, per state, right? It depends on per state. It's like, how much is it per patient? It was like, how much? Like 15? No, it was how much was it? $5,000 or something like that, or three grand or something per patient, and it's like 39,000. Oh no, 13,000 per
COVID-19 coronavirus
patient and 39,000 per ventilator. On some states, it's like 49,000 because it's cost of living. You have to adjust for cost of living. So if you're saying, you know, how much is it? How much is it in California? It's gonna be motherfucking higher, bruh. It's motherfucking higher here. A fucking water bottle out here is like $2 and shit. A small water bottle is like $2 and shit. So you see? And then, you know, they try to trick you too, like they make soda cheaper than water. Okay, if you tell me there's no conspiracy to make you sick, why is it that soda is cheaper? It's cheaper than bottled water, bruh. The motherfucking soda is like $1 or some shit, and the bottled water is $2. Yay, SpongeBob, yay! I'm Patrick the Starfish, yay! Drive forward. In 3.8 miles, you reach your destination. Get busy living or get busy driving. Damn right. That's what you'll hear if you have Morgan Freeman as your GPS voice. Okay? That's what it is. So let's go here this time. Let's go here. I'm gonna see what's going on downtown, and you know, I'm telling you, this whole thing, they should be, you know, being a skeptic, like, you know, not believing anything they say, even with an evidence, right? There should be the staple of science, because you have to keep testing it. Okay, keep testing it. Formulate a hypothesis. Test the hypothesis. Okay. Bring in a different hypothesis. Do some variations with your experiment, and report what you find. Do it all the time. Do it all the time. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. So that's what it is. Because things change, especially in biology. Things change in biology. So now you mean to tell me the
COVID-19 coronavirus
went on summer vacation? He went on summer vacation? Oh, yes, Mr. President. I think the COVID-19 virus went on vacation, went on summer vacation. Here comes the NPCs, because they saw me, okay? They saw me coming. They saw me coming and they friggin'... Have you ever noticed that? The friggin' NPC, you know, NPC behavior nowadays in a COVIDiot era? Every time I pull out of a parking lot, everybody wants to huddle in. They want to huddle in. Oh, there's an enlightened person right there. There's a spiritual person right there. Let me huddle up. Let me huddle up. Let me mess with his vision. Let me mess with his attention. Let me make him get pissed off so I can get my energy. Oh. Let me become a narcissist to him. Oh. This is what targeted individuals experience from NPCs, okay? From organic portals. The people in Washington are organic portals, man. Okay? The people who are not understanding what I'm saying, because some of the stuff that I am saying here mostly come from most of it come from personal experience, and you know, they do have books out there. Okay, there are some people like talking like the deep spiritual stuff. So you know, I try to make it a little bit on the surface, because I tend to lose a lot of people once I start going deep. Like, like why America, Russia, why Western societies, mostly Caucasian societies are named after a woman, okay? Okay, why Spanish colonized countries are named after a man, okay? Philippines, okay, Philippines by Philip, okay? The root word Philip, America, okay, female, America. Britannia, okay, Britain. Russia, okay, Canada. France, all females, bruh. And you wonder why it's being chaotic right now? What happened to social distance? What happened to
Stay 6 feet away, social distancing. I just went golfing and I touched somebody's back. I don't have the virus. I'm 73 years old, but I am immune to the coronavirus. I drink hydroxychloroquine.
But it never showed evidence that he freaking drank that drug and shit. And now there's scientific evidence it's actually worse. It's actually bad for you. It can make you get the freaking virus even, sooner. So that Trump is a liar, man. How do you think he became successful in business if he didn't lie? Okay? To be successful in business, you have to lie. You see what I'm saying? You have to finesse people. The same in politics. You gotta freaking finesse people. Okay? NPCs finessed you. I'm telling you, they finessed you in the beginning. All this that you see, the land, okay, the buildings, they belong to you, spiritual being, okay? They're your ancestors' land, and you own this stuff in the past. Okay, because we recycle here, we got pulled in, okay, from the source, and it could be possible that you have reincarnated already. Maybe you're dealing with your personal karma, something you did in the past, in your past life, which most of us are nowadays. And California, what is California talking about right now is they're thinking about opening the theaters. You can open the freaking theaters right now. So people are not gonna go in because most people here are freaking organic portals and shit, man. Go in the park, there's a lot of NPCs out here too. You see this sign right here? See that sign right there? Right there. What does it say? What does it say right there?
Stay 6 feet away, social distancing. Build a 6 feet wall, re-elect me as your president.
So this is what it is. So there's a pagoda in the middle of this. There's a pagoda in the middle of this freaking park right here, downtown. This is downtown where I live, and it is what it is. And what's really gonna help you in dealing with these NPCs is if you've seen one, you've seen them all, okay? It's just different versions. You have to think about them in a spectrum. Okay, the NPC spectrum goes from passive all the way down to aggressive, okay? Imagine like a straight line, right? On the left side, there's an arrow pointing to the left and there's an arrow pointing to the right. It will be on the left will be passive, on the right will be aggressive, okay? There are covert narcissistic NPCs, and then there are aggressive, okay, overt narcissists, okay? They're overt aggressive narcissists on the right of the spectrum. Just like that arrow right there that I'm showing you right there, you see? So they will ride this. I'm telling you, they keep riding this virus thing. They will keep riding this narrative until the end of this year. The only thing I'm hoping right now is they hopefully go on phase 4 for the summer, because they're gauging. Remember, I told you they're gauging how you react. So I think it's better that we hide. Okay, we hide our reactions. Take a break from like going outside so much, and don't try to be around these. Those people right there that you're seeing right there in your screens are clearly NPCs, man. You see that? Look at that. Selling drugs, meth, all kinds of things. They're basically the cholos here, is that what I'm saying? So some gang members and shit. You see them in every city in California. So group behavior is not human behavior. A real human being is not part of a group. And there's not that many of us out here who are real leaders, okay? Real human beings who are capable of living by themselves. I don't need to be with anybody. I want you to stand 666 feet away from me, okay? And I'm glad they socially distanced that thing, because I don't like being around these motherfuckers and shit. Stupid ass lemmings and shit, Go around some more. I know the fucking cop lemmings are out here too. The motherfucking PD lemmings and shit. So their effort to militarize let's think about their plan right now, okay? Let's try to predict based on the current events what these NPCs are doing. Okay, Trump pulled out the National Guard, so he's also promoting, giving the attention to defunding the police, defunding the cops, and now they are riding, the media is riding. They took a break. COVID-19 coronavirus took a summer vacation. Okay, took a summer vacation. Now they are riding the race thing, the race card. They are pulling the race card, okay? And I had a video of Floyd being in his own funeral, and then it got pulled by YouTube, fake tube, okay? They're gonna have us, quote unquote, return to normal. Return to normal, quote unquote normal, which is really abnormal. And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna announce the second wave. Second wave. And then what's gonna happen is they're gonna go after children. They're gonna go after kids, okay? Teenagers and kids, because they already posted. Actually, it's already passed. And what happened was they posted several weeks ago. They were hiring for youth and children quarantine centers in Colorado, California, Idaho, and everywhere. Okay, everywhere else. Mostly in the blue states. So they're targeting your children. Again, I told you I had no kids, so. But I'm telling you, don't let them take your kids, because they will vent them. And I do think the vents are laced with cyanide. Like a low-grade cyanide, it's a killing me softly kind of thing. That's why the people that ask to be put on vents die. The people that don't ask to be put on vents, even if they had trouble breathing, they live, okay? So there's many instances like that. Many instances of that, okay? So, and I'm sticking to my narrative that this thing is really, it is really cyanide, it's not really a virus. It could be, it could be a cyanide riding a virus, okay? It could be cyanide plus a cold virus. I said that in one of my videos in my other channel, Ben Travels channel. This is my other channel, Ben Truth channel. So, it could be that. And so even if it's a cyanide that's not being spread by a virus, like I can put cyanide like on a piece of paper, okay, put on my gloves on and touch you with it, and you can die, okay? You can die if I touch you in your nose or some shit like that, or if I expose you to it. If I put it somewhere and just open a bottle full of cyanide and just like in a closed room, you can start feeling nauseated, start getting hypoxia and things like that, so again, okay, the reason for this is cyanide, okay? Cyanide comes from the seed of plants, okay? It's apple seeds have it, okay? So you can eat the apple itself, right? But you cannot eat the seeds because you're gonna start feeling the cyanide in it, and you can die from it if you eat a lot of seeds. So and that is why one of the bloggers, there was a blogger scientist that I showed on my video before that says, the quercetin, the supplement, which is the pigment of fruits, vegetables, and beans, is antagonistic to SARS-CoV, okay, to SARS-CoV, to the COVID-19 coronavirus, okay. So if COVID-19 is actually cyanide, then I am right, okay, I am freaking right. Because the seed takes away oxygen from you, the skin of the fruit gives you oxygen, okay. Chlorophyll, remember chlorophyll? But it's quercetin, okay, quercetin. Which is anti-inflammatory and also, how do you say this? Let's just skip that because I don't want to deviate too much from the subject. We're actually talking about NPCs, non-player characters. So the non-player characters, they're gonna keep pushing for the same thing over and over again, and then they complain about, oh, history repeats itself. Oh, I'm telling you, in the past, our ancestors, these are the same insectoid beings that pretended to be smart, that pretended to be geniuses in the past, but they are actually destroyers. They're destroyers of civilization. See, we got one in Washington right now. Freaking McDonald Trump, okay? You really think that Trump is a
stable genius?
You really think he's a stable genius? You need to go see a psychiatrist, man. I think you're losing your head, This guy's a freaking joke. I don't care if he has a freaking degree. Look at the way he talks and shit. Look at the way he moves. Look at the way he treats people. Come on now. And this guy's a narcissist too. I don't care if you're a freaking Republican, if you're conservative, if you're liberal. I take no sides. I told you I take no sides. I take the side of the truth. And I report to you what I observe. Okay? If it is true, I tell you it's true. I'll tell you what is true. Okay? What's gonna happen is YouTube is again gonna try to blot the audio, gonna try to mess with the audio in this video, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And I was thinking about going somewhere else to upload this thing, like going to the beach or going to Malibu or something, but I mean to record this video, so the thing couldn't follow me. But the thing seems to have infiltrated my phone. So maybe since this phone is new, I'm gonna freaking return this shit. I'm gonna get another one or something. To prevent them from hacking my phones, man. So, but that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.